before crowns and crosses, before law and altar, there were two boys shaped by ambition and fire. Henry, born to rule, restless and fierce. Thomas, brilliant and bold, rising not by birth but by wit. They laughed together, hunted together, and dreamed of shaping England's future side by side. In those early years, no shadow of betrayal hung between them, only trust. As they grew, Henry became King of England. Thomas became his closest companion, his chancellor, his confidant, his brother in all but blood. Henry trusted Thomas more than any noble. Thomas lived lavishly, dressed richly, spoke boldly, and defended the king without hesitation. Together, they ruled like two minds with one will. Then Henry made a decision that would change everything. He named Thomas Archbishop of Canterbury, believing his friend would bend the church to the crown. But something changed the moment Thomas put on the robes of God. The laughter faded. The silk gave way to sackcloth. The king's man became God's servant. Henry demanded obedience. Thomas offered conscience. The king sought control over the church. The archbishop refused. The constitutions of Clarendon were declared, laws meant to weaken clerical power. Thomas resisted. Heated words replaced warm laughter. Trust turned to rage. Best friends now stood as enemies on opposite sides of history. Thomas fled into exile, stripped of comfort, hunted by royal anger. Once wrapped in luxury, he now walked in loneliness. Yet he did not break. He prayed, fasted, and prepared himself, not for victory, but for sacrifice. Deep inside, he knew this path led only one way. On a cold December evening in 1170, the knights entered Canterbury Cathedral. Thomas did not run. He did not beg. At God's altar, he met death with faith on his lips. The blood of a once lavish courtier stained the stones of the church. A friend had died by a friend's unguarded anger. When news reached Henry, the crown felt heavier than ever before. The king wept. He fasted. He walked barefoot to Becket's tomb in repentance. Thomas Becket became a saint. Henry II became a warning that power without restraint can destroy what love once built. They began as brothers. They ended as legend. And history remembers them both, not for how they lived together, but for how conscience broke a crown. Before crowns and crosses, before law and altar, there were two boys shaped by ambition and fire. Henry, born to rule, restless and fierce. Thomas, brilliant and bold, rising not by birth but by wit. They laughed together, hunted together, and dreamed of